poor boys are getting excited about all sorts of different little things that are going on. Because I believe they think it's going to be... Hello, Cap. I believe they think it's going to be Mum coming home to see them. But no. No. However... Hello, Cap. However, I will say, good news today. Winston was excited for his food. He actually wanted to eat his food, which was a delight. Because if I haven't mentioned, I thought I mentioned, but if I haven't mentioned, Winston has been off his food. And he's not really been eating properly. And we got medicine for him, which maybe now is taking effect. Hello, Fallon. Fallon is now in this room. Hello, bud. Right, let me go here. There. There we go. Hello, Fallon. One of the boys is in here, just kind of hanging out. I think they're doing better. Last night they were both a bit they were both off their food a bit, either last night or this morning. No, this morning they were fine. It must have been last night. Was it last night? I don't remember. Time is a flat circle. Hello, Fallon. What was I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. Right. I do still have this guy with me. What did he want me to do? King Argus, who is in the west. Maybe. I'm lost and scared, and I'm just going to do auto battle until I figure out what I need to do. I shouldn't do auto battle because two of you use magic. I forgot how good the music is. How did MGO go, Cap? Did you have an MGO time? Which I assume is like a regular time, but more MGO focused. This isn't Elden Ring Vice, you're correct. This is it's Final Fantasy 3. I continue to play Final Fantasy for some reason. How are you guys? What more do I have to do in Elden Ring? I got all the way to Volcano Manor. I beat the game. I'm actually on... I've got the final boss now. In my actual save, I'm on the final boss. I've got a ton of stuff to do if I want to go do it. But I could just do the final boss and not deal with anything else. No prob, Cap. It's always good. Right, King Argus isn't here. Where the fuck is King Argus? Somebody tell me where I need to go, because I don't know and I'm scared. You pray that your husband is unharmed. I pray that he's unarmed, because if he's unarmed, he probably won't be harmed much. Well, not for long. Where's King Argus? Far, far to the west there is a village of eccentric people who came to be descended from the ancients. Right, do they know anything? Until the final boss, then wait to do... Oh, you don't have to go straight into New Game Plus! I didn't know that. I thought after you beat the game, you went straight into New Game Plus. Nice, because I know Dark Souls 3 did that, where... Hello there. I know Dark Souls 3 did that, where after you beat it, you don't start New Game Plus until you, like, do a little bit with an NPC. I forget how Dark Souls 2 did it. I think Dark Souls 2 just put you in New Game Plus. Not completely certain. That's nice, though. Means I don't have to worry as much. I was a little concerned that I would jump straight into New Game Plus, but now I'll fight the final boss. I'll get the ending. Wait, no, I assume triggering the ending puts me in New Game Plus, right? Like if I select the ending of whatever ending I want. Yeah, no picking ending, got it. Or I could pick the ending and just go straight into New Game Plus. Which might be fun. I do get to choose my ending, cool. Because I'm already pretty sure I know what I'm gonna pick. What am I doing? I need to find King Argus. I need to evade these lizard men. Good God. Okay, good. I'm at a steady, consistent 30 FPS. Thanks, Twitch. That's good to know. Man. I've got 2 side quests done that I think mean that I can have 2 different endings. I think Rani and Gold Mask I've completed, so I could have, I believe, different endings on those. New Game Plus is triggered when you choose based on the round table grace if you deny it the first time at the ending. Got it. I don't completely have it, but I feel like I understand what you mean. Oh, Vogs died. Was Vogs the one who was dying constantly as the generic ending? Is it possible to only have the generic ending available to you? Or are there always other options? Vogs is dying all the time. Bomp. Do I not have a tent? Really? I don't have a tent. That's unfortunate. Yo, Ancient, could you... I'm going to speak to everyone in here, and someone in here can tell me what to do. Right, you love harmony and bullshit, that's fine. What do you have? Do you sell tents? No one in this bloody town sells tents. How do you guys have any business? Well, okay, no, like all of your business is wrapped up in not selling tents, so nobody can sleep out in the wild and they'll have to come here to sleep. I understand. Got some toad removers and some mallets. Right, let me... Hang on, what? Yes. You can skip it all? Nice. Man. Yeah. Cool. I've given the final boss a few goes. I've not had a huge... I've gone into the second phase, but I've not done particularly well. Right, Warriors of Bloody, who gives a shit? Surrender. Yeah, I've not had a great go at the second phase. That would revive people. I shouldn't have used the Phoenix down. I definitely feel... I remember seeing complaints about it, and I definitely agree with them now that I'm on it. Why do you not have the horse in Phase 2? Phase 2 feels like certain that you should have the horse, and yet you don't. Okay, we're floating on air. I remember being pogged out about that. None of this is King Argus. I already did that. I circled the whole world on a chocobo. Don't test me, child. Wait, did I load the right save? I don't know if I loaded the right save. I didn't check, actually. It's fine. Let me go around the whole world on a chocobo and then see if the kid speaks to me again. If he does, I didn't load the right save. But this isn't that much of a ball ache. Yeah, Phase 2 is a bad time. I don't like how little the horse is involved in the back channel of that game. You just kind of don't use the horse at all for a long time. And it's a real shame. Not even for traversing the kind of ashy area, which would have been nice. Anyway, yeah, it's very unfortunate. But alas, I've got no real choices in that. I wonder if I've been wondering if they're going to patch in the ability to use the horse in that final fight, but like you know, that was the decision made. It just seems like a dumb decision. Like the worst decision they could have made for that fight is, oh, you don't have the horse. Right, I've gone around the whole continent. Disembark. Can I now partake in goods, child? What did you give me? Yeah, I didn't, Oh no, okay, you just repeatedly give the same prize, I guess. Wonderful. I don't know what to do. They said speak to King Argus in the west. I don't know where King Argus is, so I guess I'm going to try and get hit by that. Ooh, Plumble died? No, Plumble needs to use spells. I'm going to go try and get hit by that big tornado. Oh wait, you do okay damage with your base weapon. What else do you have? You still have arrow. Oh, you don't have a lot of arrow because arrow is a high cost or high level spell. Unfortunate. Check out those knockers. Cool. Cool. Lovely pair of knockers there. Cool. Okay, that's the only time I'll do that. I can't Can I be absorbed by you? No. They want to just, like, use Bloodhound Step in the last fight. I feel like they want you to use the horse and then decided to not give it to you. Like, it would be a perfect cap-off, right? Get having the horse in the final fight, but no horse. Just sprint for like half an hour. Wonderful. I have people with jobs of level 18. Jesus. That can't be right. Did I misread that? I must have misread that. Where's job level? Oh god, this menu's like atrocious. Red Mage, level 9. I don't know what's going on. Horse in Death Stranding? That'd be pog. Imagine being able to drop your horse into other people's worlds. And be like, here's a horse friend. Right, I can't interact with this at all. The Gulgans are a sightless race. You hear they never leave the gulch. What the fuck is a Gulgan? You can't just say this stuff to me, game. Like, I'll know what you mean. I'll go to Tangi. Fine. If you put everyone to sleep, that'll be a bad time. Yeah. Yeah, Elden Ring, good time. Elden Ring good? Oh my god. Controversial statement from Premier Gamer, vaguely someone. It's a very enjoyable time. But I don't do New Game Plus, and I feel like it might be a fun game to do a New Game Plus in, but I just don't tend to touch a New Game Plus. I always intend to. Plumble has a job level of 19. What the fuck, Plumble? How? My god. Like, I always have best intentions, like, oh, one day I'll come back and I'll do New Game Plus, and then I don't, because I don't want to play through the game a second time. I played through it once and I had my fun. Does Volks just have a giant target on its back? Elden Ring is the exception. Will I Chrono Cross Remaster? I will probably not. I've played Chrono Trigger a fair bit. Not like a lot, but enough. I'm now out of Phoenix Downs. I wasn't super into the combat, but ho-hum. How are you, Lewis? Whereabouts are you in Elden Ring? Because I know you're still chugging along in Elden Ring, right? Made you challenge the Elder Tree into a wandering creature can change his weakness. Elder Tree was cursed. Right, I spoke to Hein, uses barrier shift. Elder Tree. Am I going to burn the Elden Tree? Castle Argus. Where the fuck is Castle Argus? We are the fairies who inhabit these woods. Great, lovely, delightful. Could one of you point me in the direction of where I need to be? What's up here? This is a castle. This is Castle Argus, right? And there's no one here. Because I came here before and there was no one here. Ah, bollocks. This leads out the front, which leads to nothing. Oh, it leads to a spring that heals everyone. Do you want to talk about the fact that Argus has no one here? Nope, great. Cool. Counting my Elden Rings on the Elden Tree. Counting my Elden Rings with my Elden Blings. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I going to resort to a guide? Maybe. Look, I don't want to actually have to look around the world of Final Fantasy III. It's not the most exciting experience in the world. Because most of it is just this. It's me sitting and waiting for battles to end while I don't play any of them. Oh. I've got a minor headache coming on too, so that's fun. What a delight. How long is FF1 and 2? I need to check my save. I'd be able to tell you. I feel like under 20 hours, maybe, but that depends on if you like follow if you follow a guide on what to do, or if you just try and figure it out. There is a lot in that game that if I didn't have a guide, I feel like would have taken me forever to figure out. But I'm also not very smart, so you know, that might factor in for you. Could you cure... Why does Volks keep getting targeted by everyone? Like, everything is trying to kill Vogs, and I don't understand why. I don't recommend playing Final Fantasy 1 and 2, though. If they were 2 hours long, I probably still would struggle to recommend playing them. They are not good. And I stand by that. Right, you, what's this? This is new. The Gulgan Gulch. Ew. Serve the wind crystal. I must go to the other crystals to get power. Some of your kind can see the future. The Earth's power has been sealed away. The Earth's power sealed away? What? Fire crystal is centered on the island of the dwarves. Am I going to go to different floating islands? That'd be cool. The Sargon yet established a government, even a royal one at least? I don't know. Crimson Flames. Oh, fucking lost. Stay sequestered. Great. See future both light and darkness. That's not helpful. Living Woods. I went there. I went to a forest at least. The Great Earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the lands asunder, the crystal source of the world's light. So there are like, I'm assuming that means there are multiple islands I can go to, which would be Pog. You, what do you have? Do you have like 20 bucks or a gun? Ah. Sorry. Tower of Owen to the north, Destiny waits you there, Dish. I got Toad. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. These aren't the Luthanians, because the Luthanians are watching from the outside. Yo, loads of rods. You have the fire rod. You have the ice... Oh, you can't use the ice rod. Can you use the ice rod? You could use the ice rod. You have the ice rod. Sword and stick. Like from Mario? Yeah, exactly. I got Toad. He's in my back pocket. I'm going to pull him out when I really need him. In the final boss, when he's about to defeat me, you can hear... And then Toad will come out. Because that's the noise that Toad makes, and I will not hear otherwise. Except Toad? Yes, no. That seems like an Elden Ring question. Like you talk to a Souls NPC and they go, the dark light of the world will one day rule upon all creatures, don't you agree? And then it will say, except Toad, yes, no. If you say no, they'll call you a dick, and if you say yes, they'll call you a bitch and then turn you into a toad. And then you'd be teleported to, like, the dark realm of Farum Bazinga, and be tasked to fight the Mega Ultra Dragon boss. Not very correct. Ride the crab? Yes, no. Chocobo Woods? Might have chocobos in the air. I don't have any geisha greens. Stop asking me. Yes, we need to go to the Tower of Owen. And it's north, apparently, so we've got to head north. It's probably in that little bit up there. You can see where I'm pointing to, right? It's the little bit up there. You know what I mean? Oh, piss. Right, yep. Hello, knockers. Lovely pair. Crikey. How far have I fallen? Smell of chocobo. Yeah, let's go chocobo. No. No, chocobos smell like... I wonder what a cooked chocobo would taste like. And if that is a thing that's happened. Like, if... Ooh, that looks like... That looks like the Tower of Owen. Why do we need to go to a tower named after a person called Owen, but whatever. This is apparently hermits. Oh, because they're hermit crab monsters. Oh, I get it, because they're like snail shells, but with demons coming out of them, which is basically what a hermit crab is. Right. Oh god, there's toads in here. Okay. Let me heal. Cure, 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 cure. You might need to learn Toad, and by might I mean will need to learn Toad, because I'm probably going to have to use it. Right, save. And then what have we got? Do I need to turn into a toad to speak to you guys? Yeah, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Petrification, detailed map? That does nothing for me. I don't understand what the point of it is. Items. Fucking fog. I have something that turns me into a toad. Wait, no, I need to sort items. Yes, Maiden's Kiss removes Toad, so I can now use Toad on just Crumbus to talk to a Toad. Nope, that didn't do anything. Hang on a sec. Ugh. Right. That's done nothing for me. I'm now a Toad. Does everybody need to be Toaded? I'm not making everybody into a Toad. Can I cast Toad to get rid of Toad? Thank God for that. Yeah, I'm not turning everybody into a Toad. This dungeon I have a vague memory of. I feel like this might be how far I got on the DS version, actually. I maybe got to this dungeon, because this layout seems a little familiar, and the Toads seem familiar. I think I might have got turned into a Toad and then gotten stuck. Maybe. Right. That leads down. Yes. How? Maybe we have to become frogs first. For fuck's sake. Alright. Toad, Toad. I don't have any MP left. I have to turn everyone into a frog. Great! I can't turn everyone into a frog because I don't have enough. Oh, okay, let me remove... No, I shouldn't remove Toad. Because... No, I should remove Toad. This is stupid. I'm calling this stupid because this is stupid. The Furies want to turn me into Toads. No. Fine. Okay, go to the nearest city, heal, come back, use Toad. Maybe buy some more Maiden's Kisses. The problem is that I only have enough magic to use Toad 4 times. And then I'm stuck if I need to, if I use... Can I softlock myself? If there's like a different part of this dungeon where I have to re-Toad and I don't have the MP for it, can I be locked out of escaping the dungeon because I'm no longer Toad? This is too complex, man. Well, it's not. Just unfortunate. You wish you could buy Maiden's Kisses. See, they're only sold to the maidenless. That's why you can't buy them. I can. But, there's a maiden right around the corner, Cap. And it's me. I'm here for you. And excited. Right. Where's the sleep place? Right, heal everyone. Wait, hang on. Do you sell Maiden's Kisses? No, you don't sell ethers either, so you're fucking useless. Yeah, I've got no MP items. No MP items? No maidens? No maiden P items? What's the P in MP? Points. No maiden points? That's what it means. It's because when you turn into a frog, you get showered with maidens. Right. I can only de-toad 3 people too, because I don't have enough toad de-toading items. I just don't want to have to go to a shop and buy a bunch of de-toad items. I don't want to have to go across the map to buy a bunch of de-toad items, because traversing this world is a fucking nightmare. I have to, like, sit through this 500 times. And it's boring. There is nothing involved in this combat. There is nothing more required of me than what I do there. And that's very dull. Right, save. Hello, fellow frogs. We're going to become frogs too. A Tharderg. Maybe if I turn into a frog, if I turn everyone into a frog now, I can speak to these frogs. The problem is if I get into a fight and then I get, you know, beaten up as a frog. Right. Don't screw this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's up? What's up? What do you have to say? We're in the Tower of Owen, mate. We are frogged up and in the Tower of Owen. Denim with suspenders? God damn it. Denim it? How do our attacks do as frogs? Probably not good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shouldn't be a frog. Frog's bad idea. Bad idea. Flee? Flee? Hello, Cloud. How are you? I don't know if I have this. Apparently I'm very resistant to magic as a frog. Yes, frogs apparently do well against magic. Who knew? You can't set a frog on fire. That's true. Or a toad. Sorry, a toad. Right, items. Maiden's Kiss. You, and you. And then cure everyone. Magic slides off, of course. Remove silence. I don't have anything else that can heal you though, mate. So you're just kind of... You're going to stay frogged. It will be my final resting place. Thank God. I am tired. This place looks familiar. You turn back into a person only to immediately turn back into a frog. Ah, my man's frogged up. Good. A back attack? Oh god, that changes all my rows too. Ugh. I kind of just want to flee from this, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and run. There we go. I'm not dealing with a back attack. Not today. Are we all in the right places? Good. I'm one... Yeah! I was going to say I'm one team member down, but there we go. I'm now fully unfrogged. And you've silenced... I don't have... Do I not have like a... Man, I've come in unprepared. I'll still probably be fine, but I have come in unprepared, and I'm going to pay for that. I'm also accidentally fleeing because I'm silly. How are you, Cloud? I hope you're well. Right, go over here. He. What do you have to say to that, Deesh? You're an ancient? Hot dog. Turfing? Oh, you're a monk right now, right? Yeah, I forgot you're a monk. Why did I make you a monk? You take that. Or cure silent status IRL. Well, there are people who like go mute, right? What cures that? What cures being a mute? I'm sure they exist, right? We've invented a cure for being a mute. Is mute? I wonder what the like. I'm sure there's a more complex medical term for being mute, right? There must be. Anyway, a cure could be a taser. I feel like if I was, you know, not saying much and then you tased me, I'd say a bunch all of a sudden. Might not make any sense, but I would have words. Your soul shall wander thee sodden. Sodden with what, you creep? Can't speaky. There we go, that's the medical term. I diagnose you with can't speaky. Hidden switch on the 5th floor, it's on the 8th section of the wall from the left. Fuck off, Deesh. Just... Am I on the 5th floor? Okay, I'm on the 5th floor. What do you mean it's on the 5 billion panel on the left of the 12th rectum? I'm in the bloody Arsenal gear, Colin. Okay, Tearfing looks cool. I only saw it for a second, but Tearfing looks cool. And I should pull out the FF3 Alt Mania. Hidden switch, it's on the 8th section of the wall from the left. There we go. There we go. I found it. I can count. Just mashing the button seemed like a more effective strategy, if I'm honest. Maiden's Kiss. Cool. Now I can defrog 2 people. Which, if I need to, might get me out of this dungeon, okay. I'm saving MP for not many reasons, but it's probably useful. Good. My physical attackers are doing physical damage. My magic attackers are doing physical damage. My... brain is taking... Oh, piss. Could you stop with the... I don't want to do it. I don't care. Don't silence me. Don't back attack me. Just leave me alone. I didn't ask for it. It's rude. It's rude. It's rude and it's rude. Found the kiss of a maiden in a box bog. My maidens are in boxes. Ah, you went and silenced the bloody... my good mage. The one who does all my damage. And is now completely useless. I could just change their job, though. Turn you into a warrior, make you do a bunch of physical damage. That could be fun. First off, cure... Bomb, bomb. The little... Yeah, exactly, the little Jawa dude. Saw items. Do I have... Remove silence? No, okay. If I get the ability to remove silence, I'll turn you back into a... I'll turn you back into a regular dude, but for now, you're going to be... Yeah, warrior. And you auto-equip the best gear, right? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Come from rope. There we go. So silence isn't the end of the world, because I can just switch my job quickly. That's nice. Echo herbs. I think that gets rid of silence. That gets rid of silence. Okay, I'm going to save that for a little bit longer because I might need it if they silence my white mage. Oh, good. We're all running. Didn't need to do that. Is this the Sexy People convention? That's a couple of Twitch URLs down. But if you want to hang out here until it opens, you're welcome to. You know, I'm happy to support a sexy fella like yourself until your tickets are good where you need to go. I think it's really shit, right, that they host it really close to me, because it just feels like a dig at me. It just feels harsh to have it right next to me. And I sit there, and I hear all the sexy people, and I'm like, damn, listen to those sexy people doing sexy things. No, Charles, this is just the holding room. They use me for the holding room. It's bullshit. Bullshit, and I will stand for it. Because being near sexy people is the closest I'll ever get. White Mage just came out of the shower? Oh god. I have a funny feeling just 4 physical attackers might be the best way to play this game. I suspect there's going to be a boss that is like, oh, you need magic to beat this, and then I'll go, fuck, you got me. You can't use the cool sword. But you can use... Oh, snake swords are only for warriors. I am a sexy people. I'm a people. I'm one of many. And I'm proud to be a people. No, I'm not. I've seen other people. I am a people. And that's about the nicest thing I could say. So only warriors can hold snakes. That makes sense. Zeus's Wrath? Love a good Zeus's Wrath. How are you, Charles? Okie dokie. What do I need? First off, Echo Herbs for my mages. Jobs. You are going to be a black mage. What did you just get there? You have Mithril Bracers. Cool. Ready for the weekend already? Everybody's working for the weekend. It's Friday night. Pog off. Right. Formation. Voog. Back row. I'm tempted to play Cyberpunk at the weekend on stream. Give it a go. See if Adam is actually right and it's good, or if it's actually just a bad game even when it's fixed. Medusa will destroy this tower in the name of Zan. You will not interfere now. Die. Alrighty then. That's not as attractive as I thought you would be, but I'm okay with it. And so should you be. You shouldn't have any level of value placed on yourself by whether or not I find you attractive, Medusa. You should love yourself. I'm also going to try and burn you alive, but that is not because, you know, of any problems with you. I don't have any MP. You don't have any MP. I changed you what? I changed you to a melee class for 5 seconds, and you lose all of your MP. Bollocks. So Voog is actually even more useless now. I can't believe it uses up all of your MP. I guess it's maybe to dissuade you from switching jobs mid-dungeon like that, but I feel like that should be encouraged. I should be rewarded for thinking like out of the box a bit. I shouldn't be punished. Right, you need to change your row because I need you to do physical attacks. I like row change. They just take a step forward. That's their whole turn. It was moving slightly forward. Right. Attack. Just use fire. Attack. No. You wanna do cure on everyone. You're gonna attack, and that's gonna basically be what I do for the rest of this fight. Yeah, I should just have a bunch of physical attackers. I don't know if there's much value in running a magic user. I feel like they're just going to be killed. I also want to play Dying Light 2. There's too many games. Okay? There's far too many games, and there's only one of me. And honestly, some of those games I want to watch other people play. Like, I want to play them, but I also want to watch other people play. Which is a huge problem. How am I supposed to... I want to do like 5 bazillion things all at once. And unfortunately, I've instead resigned myself to playing this game. And I have free will, maybe. I could not do that. But I have resigned myself to this game for reasons unknown. I didn't do most of that boss fight. I let the game play it for me. Which is not to say that the game did any... I put all the inputs in. I put all the inputs in, and then I just let the game run the simulation for like 5 minutes. There could be more of you. That's true. Cap, are you ovulating? Because I am. And I think between the two of us, we could come up with a solution. The flames lick and flare wildly. An explosion looks imminent. Cool. You're one of the remaining ancients, the watchmen of this tower? Why? Right, so you woke up and then kind of disappeared. You need to stabilize the flames. You have to go into the reactor. The tower's the only thing keeping the continent afloat. Let's fall out of the sky! No, that sounds cool. Yeah, stop, you'll die. And also, I want to fall out of the sky. That sounds kind of pog. I should repair the furnace. The whirlpool should stop. Then I can search for the Dwarven Island. You'll walk me outside? Oh, thank God. What he was wrong and he just jumped into a pit of lava for no reason? Oh, that would have been funnier. If he jumps in and then like a note falls out of his pocket and you pick it up and it's just like, I'm not an ancient, my mates just played a big prank on me when I lost my memory. Like, whoops. Well. Right, I need to go over there to heal. Honestly, I think I'm going to make Voog a warrior. I think I've decided that I'm going to run. I'm going to run. No, I'm going to need magic. I know the game is going to fuck me over and make me need to use magic at some point. I can feel it. But I don't care. I'm going to be a warrior. And you are going to... Yeah, you're auto-equipped with the best gear. Formation. Front line. There we go. We're now full warriors. I don't like that I changed the name order. Kind of messes with me a little bit. BRB, need food? Enjoy food. Oh, I could go with some food. Ice cream. I've been craving ice cream for like a few days. Not a long time. I've just been craving ice cream recently. But I've been eating horrifically the past few days. And I'm slowly getting under control. But very slowly. And I'm not even sure if I am. So... I shouldn't. Sahagin. Oh, I beat you guys up in Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, Chaos of Origin. Yeah. I remember you guys. You're all dead now. Delightful. Okay, I think I need to take the ship. Whoops. Long as it feels good. That's true. As long as it feels good. And I don't think it feels good that I've eaten all this like bad stuff recently. I think it's probably having a negative impact on my health. But it tastes good. And there's the rub, right? Because if it tastes good, you know, there are consequences afterwards, but they're only after. In the moment, it's good. And so, if I just try and never let the moment... This is how alcoholics start. That's like the logic of an alcoholic. It's like, it's bad when I'm sober, so if I'm just always drunk, it's always going to be good. Huh. I should probably analyze that behavior and look at myself and question why I talk like that. But it's fine. Instead, I'll just crave ice cream. But I won't buy it. Because I have some self-control until I buy it, and then I have no self-control. Hello, dwarves. Lally-ho. Lally-ho to you too, my friend. Dwarven hollows. Our treasured horns are delicately carved out of ice. Oh no, a thief stole one. What do you mean, how could I let him get away? Ice cream Tims. What do you want? Horrible villain Gutsko. Wonderful. Not Gutsko, he ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarves don't float. Holy shit! Oh. Ow. I didn't know that dwarves don't float. That's ridiculous. And it seems mean. I should stock up on Phoenix Downs. And then probably make sure I have some of you, a few of you, a couple of you, and then heal. Whoops. There we go. Nice. We're getting somewhere. Slight pause there. Wonderful. I almost bought ice cream today, but I'm not going to buy Ben & Jerry's at full price. And the only ice cream that was on sale had sold out. Probably because it was the only ice cream that was really on sale. Okay, that's actually worse. I don't know why the game wanted me to buy this. I'm annoyed. I should have paid more attention, though. It's my own fault. Shell armor is cool, but I don't need it. Leather armor I don't need. Those mithril braces are probably useful. The ice rod seems useful, but also... 5 grand? It's not like anything here is better. Yeah, okay. Let me equip you, Optimal. You can't use ice or fire rods. You can't use... It's only red mages that can use... No, wait, you can use ice and fire rods. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna move on. I'm scared and confused and I don't know what's happening. Show me that thick ice rod. No, no. I refuse to show you my ice rod. If you touch it, it shatters. Man, imagine that. I could have just healed here for free. Bollocks. Imagine, right, whenever you got... Oh no, it can melt in your mouth. That would be terrifying though, right? Like, say you were doing the business and then it slowly melted. There's no way you could be doing the business where it wouldn't, Frogs! Where it wouldn't be, like, terrifying. Toad. Why do I keep having to become frogs? This is... Alright, we're frogs now. That's good. That's a good lie. Alright, we're frogs now. Wonderful. Right, quick save. I've come to... I don't know. Quasimodo? I've come to bargain? No, it's Dormammu. Okay. This whole game looks exactly like that. There is nothing else to it. I feel like I might be under level too, but it doesn't matter. Golden rare. Little frogs look like little men. I would enjoy if there was more to do, because when you use mini, magic is still effective, so there's like a reason to stay mini. Your defense drops to 1. I would hope that like your evasion gets increased. That'd be a fun trade-off, like 0 defense, but a massive boost to evasion, so you could run like a Payday 2 dodge build. But frogs have no upside aside from looking cool. Zeus's Wrath. He keeps leaving his angry wrath in a lot of chests. Bomb. I probably just need a white mage and 3 physical characters. Well, I mean, the red mage is there as a backup, but they're not the best backup in the world. Wunderbar. Good level. Zeus's Wrath. This man is angry and owns a lot of chests that he sent out to people, I guess. Stalagmites are the ones... Stalagmites are the ones that are on the ground, and stalactites are the ones that are on the ceiling. I was going to say sky, but I don't believe there's rocks in the sky. Well, you know, you could get a stalactite in a cloud. Maybe. Yeah, probably. In theory, you could have a stalactite in the cloud. Now, I don't know if that theory has any weight, but it is a theory. It might not have any scientific basis, but it is a theory, and as long as I say something's a theory, I never have to address whether or not it's correct. In theory, I'm cool. Doesn't get me into many parties, but one day I will. Right, wonderful. Excellent. Love it. Really killing it here, guys. We're really going for it. White mage, heal. Continue onwards. I need an ether somehow. I need to get MP restoring items, because having none is kind of screwing me over. Theoretically, you're alive. That is potentially true. I've been frogged. What's poppin'? Hello, straight-faced. I'm frogged, as you can see. I've become all frogged up. I hope you're frogging out. I'm, quote-unquote... struts. I'm quote-unquote playing Final Fantasy 3, and by that I mean Final Fantasy 3 is playing while I kind of sit here and watch, for the most part. What is... Are you blind? No. Are you petrified? No. Are you shrunken? You are shrunken. You can prove that I'm not cool. For proof 1, you present me as your primary case. You can't prove that you have a primary case, though. You can try and present something, but you can't prove that it's real, because ultimately there is no definitive way to prove that anything is real, right? You can't prove free will exists. In fact, there's potentially proof that free will doesn't exist, and if you think about that too hard, then your brain starts to hurt. Arg, stay back. Get away from the yawn. Alright. Hello. You're a naked man who is wrestling a snake. Delightful. Very fun. I'm on board immediately. What if I set you on fire? And then I used Toad? I probably can't Toad you, but what if I could? What if I could Toad you? Have you considered being toaded? I don't know if toading works. 100 gil in one chest, I know, right? It's a far cry from Final Fantasy 1 where you open chests and it's like, here's like 3,000 gil, money doesn't mean anything. Yeah, just kind of do this for a bit. Look who showed up at the local Gusco! Whoa! What a champ. Oh, Plumble is already down to using basic physical attacks. Also, you did a load of damage. You totally... Vice, I'm going to come to your house. Right. Cure, Crumbus, basic attack. Like, my damage output isn't great, but it's something. And as long as it's something, I can't be too mad. You do good damage though. You actually do some hefty hits, which could be a concern. If I thought this game was like difficult, you're gonna die now, aren't you? Almost proved me wrong. Thankfully, I have nothing to fear because I'll be absolutely fine. Gutsko's probably gonna die next round. If I had to guess, would be next round or the round after. Okay, that is still a lot of damage. You could kill Crumbus with a Firer. You could kill Voog with a Firer. I think Crumbus is doing more damage, but I'm going to heal Voog anyway, because why not? A heal on Voog won't keep him alive. A heal on Crumbus could keep him alive, so I should do it like this. I think I need 2 heals on Voog to keep him upright. That's fine. It's not great, because you are attacking my healer, but it's fine enough. Yeah, Voog isn't actually doing that much damage, so I'm not super worried about that. In fact, if you died here, I wouldn't mind. I'm going to keep my healer alive. Ba, ba, ba. Summon Kiryu via Pound Mates. Still find it a little awkward that they called the app in that game Pound Mates, and that you don't end up pounding any of them. Well, no, I guess... No, is that... Wait. I should replay Yakuza 7. It was intentional. What? Lewis, are you telling me they made an intentional, funny, haha joke? That's ridiculous. Fucking game developers, man. They should be focusing on making video games and not making haha funny jokes. Am I right, gamers? Are you with me? Adachi thought he would do a pounding. You did one more HP than he had. That's fucked up. That's like actually rude. Demon Sigh. That's just kind of cruel and unusual. I'll try Cure, but I don't think it'll work. Yeah, why did you get to go first this time around? I don't mind you healing yourself, but why did you get to go first? Oh, there we go. And I healed Crumbus on the perfect turn, because now he gets the XP. Hang on, let me say that again. I healed Crumbus on the perfect turn, because now he gets the XP. No one leveled? That's a waste of time. Can I get teleported out of here, please? Because I don't want to walk out. Don't make me walk. Fuck you, game. Wait. Is the ice crystal following me? Summon Majima? I will. Don't tempt me. The ice crystal is floating behind me. I now have no MP on my white mage, so I should just turn them into a... warrior and let them fight. What a weird system this game has. Right, warrior, yeah. You equipped the optimal gear already, so I don't have to worry about that. Plumble front row. My weight mage. My weight mage. Am I not gonna... We're just gonna, like, ignore it. Not gonna discuss the strange thing floating me. Oh god, you're gonna use a Phoenix down on no one. Okay, I can't use auto because Vogs would waste a Phoenix down. Great, cool. You guys do a lot of damage. I'm concerned. You guys don't do that much damage, it's just the Plumble sucks. I'm no longer that concerned. Yeah, in fact, Plumble is ass. The open world bit in NPC dialogue in Sonic 06 feel very Yakuza-ish. It's been a while since you've said something that wild to me, Lewis, and yet you still are able to throw it at me. You're just able to catch me off guard. What do you mean by any of that? Is it that the open world bit in Sonic 06 is like a small town? They're both Sega games? Sure, but... Okay, that's actually really difficult to do because I just realized that Yakuza pulls... I was going to say, like, Yakuza is like Daytona, and then I'm like, oh wait, Daytona is in Yakuza, right? That you can play Daytona or something similar to it. Not Daytona. What does Sega own? They own a racing game. Someone's been stoned. Gold Needle. But I don't know about the dialogue. I don't know though. The Sonic 06 patch, is that out yet? There are NPCs that you talk to that as soon as they talk to them they make a sound, it's just a text box. Well, that's just like an RPG thing, right? Why did you try and use a Phoenix down? I thought I set everybody to do like a basic attack. Why am I being chased by a white ceramic plate? I don't know, but it sometimes says, I'm not quite sure what the point of it is, but I think it's meant to be the ice crystal, I think, but it might be a spooky enemy that's going to murder me, which would be just as nice. Golden Needle. I didn't bring enough healing items. You get healed. Why did I heal you? You're like my weakest character. I'm almost out, I think. Bombs. In fact, I'm so close, I'm just going to run. I have no need to fight. I can just leave. Yeah, I had to get the ice crystal, the horn for the horny dwarves, because the dwarves need something or another. Right, jobs. You're going to become a white mage again. Formation. Better dialogue than Aerith in FF7R. No, Aerith's great. What? No. I love Aerith. Man, they did such a good job of Aerith in 7R. It's so good. Right. Oh yeah, invisible Barret. Look, I've got your weird crystal thingy. Sorry, your horn. Is the thing behind me coming in to, like, get the thing? Sorry, get the horn. Is the thing behind me coming to steal the horn? Or is the thing behind me the horn? What if I grab this? Nope. Just put her down. Oh, okay, that's not the horde. It's just following me. I didn't notice you hiding in your shadows. Now both horns are mine for the taking. Okay, I spoke to you about 12 times. You were not secret or subtle or hidden. I tried to speak to you multiple times. That's fine. Leave. Okay. This doesn't faze me. I'm not one of the dwarves. You bet that lowlife is head for the mountains in the north. Why? Why do I have to do it? You do it. I'm gonna have a nap. I'm not gonna have a nap. I'm gonna purchase some items. Right. Eye potions. How many can I buy? Ugh. Maiden's Kiss. Phoenix Dance. A better accent, please. And then that'll do. That'll do. You're going to become... Oh, I don't want to make you a black mage again. Warrior's easier. I just turn my brain off and you hit thing, and then I'm done. I don't want to turn you into something else. Salamander sword, tier thing. I don't know anymore. Remake Final Fantasy VIII. That's where my head is at right now. Remake Final Fantasy VIII, because Final Fantasy VIII deserves it. It deserves it more than 7. It doesn't really. No game, no Final Fantasy deserves to be remade because they're all bad. No, I don't mean that either. I'm just frustrated at my lack of power. Remake 15. Don't remake 15. Don't allow Lewis to bully you, Square. I thought I healed everyone. I thought touching the water thing heals everyone. Remake FF7R. Could you imagine if they did an FF7R 2, which was a remake of FF7R? What if Part 2 was just a remake of Part 1? And they were like, right, fans were really mad about it, and please move. Fans were really mad about it, so we've remade it, and now it's just a ATB turn-based game. It's still the same length, but we've taken out all of the extra content. That's it. It's just the original Midgar. So enjoy your 2 hours of content for $700. I think Kingdom Hearts is going to become... Because Kingdom Hearts 3 appears to have elements of Versus 13 that Nomura wanted to use and couldn't for 15, see? Or like, because Nomura was taken off for 15, right? So wasn't able to. I think Kingdom Hearts is going to be like Nomura's attempt at... Why is there a Chocobo Woods here? If I got on a Chocobo here, I would be able to walk 2 steps. 2 steps. FF7 Remake Rebuild. I need to watch the Rebuild films. And earlier today, actually, I was thinking, man, I really should watch the Rebuild films at some point. And then I went back to whatever I was doing. Fire. Oh, you're actually like... You do actual damage. I should get some fire and defenses. Bruh. Oh, no, I've been bred. I really do need to get around to it. Antarctic Wind. Okay, so you're going to be weak to ice. Preemptive Strike. Nice. Adamantoids are going to be unfortunate. I guess we're fine. It's not a great deal of damage. But as long as we keep leveling up well enough. I'm going to be saying this at Grad. I am going to be saying this at Grad. I'm not good at doing... Wait a minute, did anybody take damage from the lava I just walked through, or did we all treat it like it was nothing? I'm very confused. A red marshmallow? Are you, like, not weak to physical? Oh, I'm still using Flea by accident. Took you 1 hour to beat the Adamantoise in 15. The Adamantoise in 15 seems to me like the antithesis of fun. Okay, we did still flee. Do I get the experience? Waste of time. Use Instacoder. Doesn't the... Oh, bollocks. Doesn't the ring, isn't that what you're meant to use on it? To just skip that fight? Like, it's nice that it's a fun idea for an optional super boss, but also... I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I do want to play through 15 again. Man, I want to play through too much stuff. Right, attack, 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 attack. Use the ring on every single dungeon. The problem is that I have to play as Noctis to use the ring, and I don't want to be Noctis. I want to play as any of the other characters. Like, when I start 15 up now, the first thing I beeline to in the skill tree is the ability to play as the other characters, because I don't want to play as Noctis. I want to play as everyone else. They have more... They're more fun to play as for me. But I think that's because I'm somewhat disappointed with how, like, limited Noctis's moveset really is. Despite how extensive it seems, ultimately I feel like it's really limited. And so I don't enjoy it as much. Okay, I bet the lava waterfall does hurt. I want to play as Noctis? Or like, no Pog. No, I want to play as Novice. I'm fine. Gladio's good fun. He has a cool combo system. Okay, good. That now hurts. Never use magic in 15 is... I think, like, Ignis is a fun way to use magic. Noctis's magic is terrible. And not fun to try. Well, thank you for that. It's too like cumbersome of a system to make any use out of, And the game never, ever, ever requires you to make significant use out of it. There are no, like, bosses that can only be beaten by magic, because they can't do that, because you could maybe not be using magic. In like the other Final Fantasies, you can have bosses that are really, like, resistant to physical and only weak to certain magic, because in theory you should have a magic wielder. Or you can do like the final boss of Final Fantasy 1 and have it be that you need to have someone of one particular class, and then punish players for not having that one character. My scroll wheel isn't working properly. Curious. Yeah, you punish people for not having that one particular class with them. Don't know what's going on. High potion? Can you learn anything new? You could learn black magic that you can't use. Great. Potions. Delightful potions. No, Ignis has some fun magic stuff, if I remember right. Because he has the, like, you pick your magic and then that's like a not a stance change, but it changes your combo slightly. I like Gladio because it was simple. To me, it felt like Noctis's combat, but more focused and tighter, without the Warp Strike, which I can take or leave. The Warp Strike looks cool. Ultimately, I found it finicky to perform. And then Prompto I enjoy in theory, because I like the idea of running around like playing that game as a third-person shooter for a bit. It's funny to me, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world. It's good for fighting flying enemies. And it is kind of cool switching between all the weapons to fire off as much as possible. I just remember his ammo not restoring as quickly as I'd like. Bomb. I feel like I'm too weak. I think I'm underleveled. Which is unfortunate, because I do not want to have to go grind. I'm hoping I can just beat the boss here and be fine. I've not had a lot of outside exploring fights. I might need to kick my random encounter numbers up. Though these guys are giving fuck all XP, so maybe I'm fine. What does this do? Alright. Weird energy, but fine. I struggled with using magic in 7 Remake because I like the physical attacks more, but there were some things I remember that magic was more useful on, and I regretted starting like hard mode and not having more magic spells active. Well, no, no, I did have enough. I had enough magic spells active because I forgot to save. No, I wanted to save. You're gonna fuck me up, aren't you? The formidable power of the fire crystal. Wow, it's a big spooky dragon. I should have taken my black mage in so he could use ice damage, but that's fine. I have ice items. I can just pop these. Antarctic Wind. How does this do? A shit ton of damage. Delightful. If I just use Antarctic Wind a bunch, I should be fine. It's better than Blizzara. Oh, is it? Hang on. Is it based off the individual's magic stat? That would be a curious one. Right, you're going to high potion. You're going to use Antarctic Wind. I wonder if it's based off the user's magic stat. Someone dies. We all die? We all almost die. We might as well have all died. Antarctic Wind, 700 damage? 600 damage. Very interesting. Phoenix Dan, Antarctic Winds. Okay, well, we're all dead. Unless this kills. No. Okay, you've just somehow been getting crits. Yeah, now we're all dead. That's unfortunate. JRPG is the game over when the protagonist dies. That's basically what happens here. It's just we're all the protagonist. Yes, because that's in the room. Persona does that. I'm mixed on it. And SMT sometimes does it. Like, SMT4 and Apocalypse don't, but SMT3 and SMT5 do. And it's like, it's got kind of a plot reason for it. Like in 3 and 5, your demons are only really with you because you're stronger than them. And if you die, you're not stronger, so they leave. They're not going to sit there and fight your battles for you. 4, it's talked about that the main characters actually like builds a rapport with their demons, and so they stay around. What type of games are Persona 1 and 2? Turn-based JRPGs, but closer to classic SMT than modern Persona. They don't have any of the social elements of a modern Persona game. Maybe I should put everyone in the... But no, because you use magic, so it doesn't matter. Does it matter? I don't know. Let's put everyone in the back row. Fuck it. What is classic SMT? Like SMT5, but older. It's just turn-based JRPG. I don't know. I don't know how you want me to describe it, because it's a turn-based JRPG. It's probably better off just looking at some fights, because I don't know how I would describe it in a way that would be helpful. I don't feel like I'm right for this. I could turn you back into a warrior. Would that give you more defense? I don't know. You have flame mail, which I would have assumed makes you stronger against fire, but maybe not. Now explain how Akiyama and Hana disappeared. They just ran their business and nobody bothered them. And they were like, wow, this is an easy life. We just run our business and nobody bothers us and everything's fine. Right. You're going to attack. You're going to use Blizzara. You're going to use Antarctic Wind. And you're going to attack. And then I'll figure out what's going on from there. 432 is good. Flame is fucked. Because I can't heal off Flame, I don't think. Like, my best bet is High Potion U, Blizzara, Antarctic Wind, and then High Potion U, and hope he does, like, fire on one person. Flame is, like, way too strong for me to handle. Antarctic Wind, 720. Like, that's good damage. I just don't know if I can get enough of that damage off in time. Because that kills Crumbus and Voog. That kills Crumbus and Voog, and you two can't do anything, and then we die of Flame. Oh, this is going to be a bad time. This is going to be horrific. I can feel it. Yes. I don't want to go grind. Don't make me go, like, grind. I don't want to do that. That's not going to be fun for anyone involved. What if we just all used Antarctic Wind and I hope for the best? What if I just did this and I hope for the best? I'm just going to do this and hope for the best. Okay, actually, Volks could have used Blizzara. That would have been fine. Right, Antarctic Wind, Antarctic Wind, Antarctic Wind, and then Antarctic Wind, and then Volks is going to use Blizzara on his turn while everyone else uses Antarctic Wind. Blizzara, Antarctic Wind, Antarctic Wind. Like, now you're doing single target attacks out of nowhere. On the person who was going to use Blizzara, so thanks for that, you dick. But, like, what's this about? It's not on. I'm also now doing significantly less damage, which is very unfortunate. Phoenix down, the only person who has, like, a decent magic attack. Try Zeus's Wrath, I guess. We're going to die of Flame. Plumble might live. Plumble might survive a turn, which would be delightful. Right, items, Zeus's... No, you're going to attempt to chuck a high potion at Volks. You're going to Blizzara. You're going to Zeus's Wrath, and you're going to chuck a high potion at Plumble. Boog, I hate that you're faster, because I think Crumbus isn't going to get to move in time, and Vogs is going to die to a flame. Oh no, Vogs is going to die to a basic attack. Even better. It's much more delightful to see that happen. At least you got to heal yourself. Right, pick Vogs up. He'll die to a flame probably, but it's something. Mini. I don't know. Bomb fragments, fire damage, innit? Cast a deadly magic curse? You're going to die here, so it doesn't matter. Arrow, does this do anything? I don't know how much, like, health this dude has. I might not have enough to make it through this. Right. High potion Vogs, please. Get a Blizzara off. Keep doing arrow. Nope. Flame, dead, lost. Game over. This is a bad time. This is the worst time? Yes. I'm just going to hit my head against this wall until I win. Because I basically need the boss to not roll flame. At least not roll flame 2 turns in a row. Because that is a loss. I can't survive that. If the boss can avoid rolling flame like that, like starting the fight with flame is horrific. If he uses flame next turn, I lose anyway, so I'm just going to auto. Either I survive the next turn and I get all my hits off, or he uses flame and I lose. Flame and I lose. That's just an instant loss. The way to do this now is to go and buy a bunch of gear. Maybe. But I have to walk out of the whole dungeon. I can't just, like, TP out. Even though I don't know if the gear would work. I have somebody with flame armor on. Unless flame armor is, like, strong against ice. In which case, this game is a hack. Which doesn't make any sense to say, but this game is a hack. If flame armor is not good against fire, I don't respect it. Right. Flame. It's too strong. It's too strong. I can't survive 2 turns of it, and I don't think I can't heal everybody off. So I just have to hope he doesn't do it next turn. And I can get my maximum damage off. Does it next turn, I lose. 1 person survives, and then I lose. Welcome to Final Fantasy III, in which I tried this 300 times, and eventually it works. And it's not the way you're meant to do it, but eventually it'll work. And that's all that matters, is that I am justified in my actions. Antarctic Wind. Wait, no, you're going to use Zeus's. You're going to use Zeus's. You're going to use Blizzara. You're going to use Antarctic Wind, because you seem to do more damage with it, and you're going to use Zeus's. If he starts with Flame, I lose. If he uses Flame at all, I lose. That's like just the horrific truth of it, is that I can't win if Flame happens. I should put everyone in the back row and see if that does anything to help. Because Plumble has taken slightly less damage now that I look at it. So maybe it would be of use. Wait, hang on a minute. You're using Blizzara. You're using Antarctic Wind. And you're using Antarctic Wind. I can get through like 2 turns of this maybe. Blizzara, Antarctic Wind. You're going to get a turn. Like, unfortunate. Not my preferred. But okay. I'll accept that for a turn. Where are my Phoenix Downs? There. Yeah, and then you two don't get to move because you get Antarctic Winded and you die. Did the exact amount of damage it needed to kill Plumble. Okay. It's fine. I'll just move everyone into the back row and see if that helps. Bomb. I do like how snappy the menus are. If I can praise the remasters for anything, is that the menus are incredibly snappy and they feel very nice to go through. Right. Zeus's Wrath. Blizzara. Antarctic Wind. Zeus's Wrath. That has not reduced the damage at all. That was completely pointless. I'm going to have to leave this dungeon. I don't want to have to leave the dungeon. I don't want to have to walk all the way out. It's a minor trek to make, but it is still a trek. And I don't wish to have to do it. Yes, start from recent save data. And time to leave. This is unfun. This was a game people chose to play. Okay, I want to make that clear. People chose to play Final Fantasy III back in the day, and they were wrong. They made a bad decision. People chose to play all the Final Fantasies, and it's a bad decision. Can I toggle between the new OST and Pixel OST? I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't know they did a new OST. I mean, you know, they did a new OST. I don't know if this is a new OST, or if this is based off of a different FF3 OST, like the DS version, or a different version that exists. At one point, FF3 was the newest FF. At one point, every Final Fantasy was the newest Final Fantasy. Except one. Am I winning? No, Cloud. No, I'm definitely losing, and I'm being forced to leave. I'm having to run out of this dungeon to go maybe buy gear, which is not what I want to do. But oh well. Banging my head against the wall 500 times isn't going to do me any good. Sad. Yes. Yes, it is sad. Dirge was at one point. To be there may be a Final Fantasy that came out. No, I mean even if it came out on the same day at the same time, one of them. It's like twins, right? Twins are the same age technically, but one of them is older. They don't both come shooting out the slide, if you know what I mean. Hang on, if you have a C-section when you have twins, is one of them considered older than the other, or are they both considered like the exact same age at that point? I guess the dog doesn't kind of reach in and pick them both up. Probably goes one at a time. Maybe prone to dropping them if they did that. Which game went gold through development first at that point? Well, no, because even then, one of them would technically release slightly early. Like whichever one is purchased first was the one that was released earlier. And so the one that was purchased second is the one that's released later. And even if they're purchased from the same person on the same order, they will be listed in the receipt one at a time. One of them will be scanned first. And that's canon. Twins in a city. Yeah, but no, like if you have twins, how does that work? What's the math? What's the over/under on twins? I'm gonna go to. I think there was a city that I haven't been to. I'm gonna go check that out after I heal everyone. Magic, cure, bam. I'm gonna turn Voog back into a black mage too. Even though he'll have no MMP, I want Voog to be a black mage so that they can cast some blizzards. Do you have blizzard? You do have Blizzara, cool. Do you have blizzard? Yes, cool. I want them to be a black mage because having somebody who can just cast blizzard spells may ease up on my Antarctic wind uses, and I can get something out of that. If I had shell, that would come in handy. Something that would reduce the amount of fire damage this dude is doing to me would be massive. Because currently I have nothing that can reduce fire damage. Well, nothing that reduces damage. My white mage doesn't have like shell or protect, I don't believe. Just a minion toad. So maybe one of these shops down here can give me what I want. Support me with which I need. I should play Dirge of Cerberus. I should do a Dirge of Cerberus marathon on stream. Start to finish. For like no reason. There'll be no incentive, there'll be no goal, there'll be no objective to the stream. It'll literally just be like, I'm playing Dirge of Cerberus from start to finish. And then after I'm done, I'll go, I just finished Dirge of Cerberus. That'll be it, that'll be the whole stream. I will say no other words throughout the entire thing. I will just go, I'm going to play Dirge of Cerberus, and then 12 hours later I go, I have finished Dirge of Cerberus. You guys look strong. Are you guys strong? No. Though the Basilisk can cast instant death in Elden Ring, so they're a bad time. What if Dirge of Cerberus is on the list of PS2 games? God is Dead. That's the mini. Oh, that's where I had to be mini. Fuck, I have been here. Time is a flat circle. Everywhere's the same place. That fake image that leaked was a silly little time. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of stuff missing, and that's why Sony aren't showing what the list is on the new PS Plus collection thing. There's a town here. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's just missing, like the Metal Gear Solid games. Rip Konami. But also, yeah, Crisis Core. I think Crisis Core is not going to be on there. I would be highly surprised to see it. This is where I get the Gyshell greens. You tend this flock. Told you not to go over there. Oh, jeez. Such a handful, but that's the job. If I speak to you again, will the exact same thing happen? Fuck. I did this to myself. Well, of course, there are going to be stuff missing, but I'm expecting some, like, big things. Like, out of the PSP lineup, Crisis Core would be a big one. I don't know if MGS1 will be on there, right? Was MGS1 taken off of stores as well when they had the historical license excuse? What can I do for you? What can I do you for? HP and weaknesses? That's kind of nice. Not useful, but... Blizzaga! Mario Ball games will be added as Time of Sword. Yeah. I expect heavy hitters like Crisis Core to not be on there. MGS1, if MGS1 was taken down along with the other ones, it won't be back up. Because MGS2 and 3 aren't... The MGS HD collection is still unavailable for sale, I believe. So it wouldn't be back if MGS1 was taken down, as far as I know at least. I don't want to inflict confusion on anyone. It's a good chunk of PSP games that are on PSN to download. Yeah, which wouldn't include Crisis Core, unfortunately. Man, I can't believe we're not going to have Crisis Core. What a nightmare. Learn Blizzaga, yes. Can you use it yet? Yes. Learn Blizzaga. You can't use Blizzaga yet though, right? You could! Ooh, I now have Blizzaga available to me. Hardly anyone travels out here. I wonder why. Fucking nowhere, mate. Chocobos love Gyshell greens. Here's how to find the leader of Chocobo flock. Put a bushel of greens and you might get a glimpse of the big fella. Hey. Oh, can I not step on your turnips? Sorry. This looks like a Harvest Moon patch. I should play Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon's a fun time. Won't include the PS2 GTA games. Oh, were they? Yeah, they were taken down, weren't they? Rip. Magic key opens locked door. Will give me a discount if I buy in bulk? I'll buy 10. Have I come across any magic locked doors? No. Does that heal me? No, that revives... Okay, the springs revive KO'd allies. The inns heal. Then you have a dancer. And a piano. Am I... What was that? What's that song called? It's not it's something else. I'm bad at piano. Leave me alone. Fat Chocobo can store up items in its tummy. Convenient, but so unhygienic. Yes, show me the dance. Probably to... You mean the GTA PS2 games? I thought they... the PS2 versions of the GTA games. I assume they just took them down because they want to sell the, quote-unquote HD remaster. It was in the DS version. I don't know the music in game. Well, no, that's copyright free, I think. That little bit of piano music. Because yeah, Gyshell greens. That's I believe where Resident Evil uses it. I think it's the same song that Resident Evil uses, isn't it? It's not. I forgot I forgot the name of it is. Like, if they were trying to avoid copyright, doing it at all would have been a mistake. But I believe it's copyright free. You know, Bach isn't crawling out of their grave. If it is Bach. Because I don't know who does music. I'm not a music man. I'm just a guy. Trying not to be killed by mermaids. Okay, I don't think I'm strong enough to beat the boss, but I do think I might be able to do more damage. And if that's not good enough, then the game isn't good enough. It's not good enough for me. If the game wants me to like it, it needs to like me. Nope, that's not how things work. Don't ever say that to anyone. That's not how well, it's an inanimate object. Is it though? Because it's digital. It's not an inanimate object. It doesn't exist. the ones and zeros that it is aren't there. I can't hold them. Much like you can't hold free will, because we don't maybe have free will. Or we do have free will. But it's like a fake free will. It's a free will that we think we have, but we don't actually have it because the brain determines what we're going to do anyway. And what you think is free will is actually just your brain telling you that you have free will, but you're predetermined to do things. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Right, I'm going to go to the dwarven place and heal again, and then I'm going to run through the dungeon and hopefully beat the boss this time. I'm also going to use the Gao Shell Greens on the Chocobo hole, see if I can get some goodies out of it. Yeah, this continent is too small to have everything I would need on it, which means I'd probably go to different areas. That's pretty fun. Nope, I thought it was somewhere else. What if you can memorize the entire save data in 0 and 1s? That's still in your head. Are your memories objects? Are they animate? Right, because you could hold a brain, but you can't hold the data that exists in the brain. You could argue that by holding the brain, like if you're clutching a brain, you are holding all of the information inside. But to be fair, if you're holding a brain, it's probably non-functional. And if it is functional, it's probably not going to be functional for much longer unless you're licensed. Do you have it, though? All the data, I don't know. Yo, have him some Gershel Greens. He's so big. He's so large. I can retrieve. I can store stuff. Does that mean emotions aren't yours? What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm talking about whether or not they're objects. I'm not talking about whether you own them. I'm talking about whether or not Big Burr. I'm talking about whether or not, like, the act of, like, is a memory, is an emotion, an object or not? Right, but that's not an object. You can't hold it. As far as I'm aware. Maybe there's some smart brain scientists in chat, because you know I attract brain scientists in my stream. I'm the #1 premier brain scientist streamer. Not that I'm the brain scientist, but brain scientists watch me because they're like, damn, look at this guy. This guy speaks to brain scientists. You can clip that and now use it for an advert for my stream. You can send it to all your brain scientist friends. Be like, yeah, this guy, he's for brain scientists. And then the brain scientists are going to be like, damn, he knows. He's a brain scientist kind of guy. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm a brain scientist kind of guy. Whatever that means. They'll all be pogging off at my ability to appeal to a very particular subset of professions. Bomb. Not brain surgeons though. Brain surgeons can get fucked. They're hacks. They don't know any of the theory. They just know how to poke around in there. Which may be controversial in the brain space. Brain surgeons do all of the poking. Brain scientists do all of the reading. That's what I was taught by no one. I'm running out of things to talk. I just want to kill this boss, okay? I just want to kill this boss. It doesn't matter what row we're in because nothing's gonna help. Right. It does matter what row we're in because you're all going to use magic. You might use physical attacks, but if I put you in the front row, maybe you'll just pull aggro. Yes, you can't tap into the flame with me kicking about, so very good, very good. Okay, you're going to increase your own attack speed. I don't know if that does anything. Blizzaga, Antarctic Wind, Blizzaga. How much damage does this do? Hot dog! I might be in with a chance. Crumbs is now super speedy. Okay, Flame still sucks. Flame... Okay, I need to keep Voog alive because Voog can use another Blizzaga. Items. You're fast. Heal Voog. You can't do Blizzaga again. Do Blizzara. You could try and cure everyone. It might keep us for a turn. Blizzaga. High Potion. Get Cure off, because it might... Fuck. Oh, Plumball lived! It's not going to do much, but Plumball... Okay, it didn't do that much damage this time. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Not, you know, ideal, but fine, I guess. Kind of hoping it would still do massive amounts of damage, but... Antarctic Wind. This is a mage-only run. I don't need anyone else. I need somebody else. I need more of my party to be alive at this point. Bizarre. Okay, Voog, you just have to... Oh! Get stuffed. That was a good fight. That was a fun fight. That was a good time. No one else got any experience from it, but I had a good experience, and that's all that matters. Do I have any more Phoenix Downs? I love that they just fucking faceplant. It's so good. They're just fully faceplant. Right, you all get up, and then you heal everyone. And then formation, front row. Perfect. Let's touch this. Warriors of Light, I bestow upon you the power of light kindled within my flames. Will this make me stronger, or is it just kind of symbolic? Received a new title from the Fire Crystal. Oh! I get new jobs. What's Scholar? Is Scholar like a mage, but better? Knight's Ranger? Okay, I don't know what any of this shit is. Right, you're becoming a knight. Because that seems good. Is this connected to Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin? Every game is. Every game is connected to Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, kind of. I can't make a better red mage. You can use boomerangs. Not boomerang. Yeah, you can use boomerangs, which is fun. Unless that's shield. No, shields is a different icon. Scholar? Become a scholar. Does that let you use your white magic? You can't use any of the weapons I have. That's interesting. Stranger Paradise Final Fantasy Origin reference to Cydia. No, Scholar can't use... Unless, no, I'm out of MP. I'm probably just out of MP because I changed classes. Let's leave and figure this out. I don't think it's reference to Cydia, Crystal Chronicles, or World of Final Fantasy, which I noticed you've left conspicuously absent from your Final Fantasy spin-offs, despite the fact that it's, like, the one good one. That's not true, because Stranger Paradise is also a Final Fantasy spin-off. I need... Who are you? Are you Deesh? Warriors of Light, you have to help us? What happened? You forgot what a Final Fantasy exists! Tokkul, your beloved home, had nothing left to plunder, so they're putting it to the torch. Delightful! Oh, you're doing the... Hein can change his weakness on a whim, however, Scholar would be able to see through his tricks. Oh. You've never seen any gameplay of it, nor seen people talk about it? When did World of Okay, Google. When did World of Final Fantasy come out? Oh my god. 2016? 2016? That's weirdly both a long time ago and not as long as I thought it would be. I don't know how to feel about that. Right, can scholars use magic? No. Then what's the fucking point? That was a waste of MP. What do scholars do then? Do they just have like an inbuilt analysis skill? Do thieves have an actual steal skill in this game? I guess, yeah, because it's the first thief I've got on. Why is there not like an extended description on any of this? Would I have a game guide that like in... Oh, do you have your crystals back? Cool. Would I have had like a game guide? Well, yeah, I would have. When you get this game, you would have had a manual, and the manual would have told me all of this stuff. Do I have a manual? Steam, come here. Final Fantasy 3. Does this come... Okay, that's guide. Does this actually like come with anything? Support. Nope. Okay, guides, fine. Can somebody tell me how gameplay basics, job guide. I've already been to the Wind Crystal, apparently. Yeah, Black Mage. Limit spells you can cast between rests. You won't be your best in regular fights, but will shine against bosses. Hybrid of all the starter classes. Long gap during mid-game and gear. Okay. Okay, Ranger uses bows and can wear some heavy armor. Bows don't have back row damage penalties. Barrage command, which splits damage. Oh, they have extra commands. Barrage splits between 4 enemies. Knight has guard, which is a better version of defend. And cover. Interesting. Thief has steal, which isn't super useful. Scram, I guess, is a better run. Thief can also unlock doors without magic keys, but I've just bought a bunch of magic keys, so who gives a shit? Scholar. Study command is a free Libra spell. Does have good intellect, but can't cast any spells. Alchemy replaces the generic iron command and boosts the damage of healing and damaging consumable items. The higher the job level, the stronger the boost. But you need a lot of consumables. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Regular fights rather than bosses. Okay, Black Mage alternative. Okay, I'm getting into, like, new classes. I think I'm gonna stick with... This fucking Red Mage class gets no respect. I was like in here, it's like, oh, Red Mages suck in the mid-game. Screw you! That's not true. They're actually saying Red Mages are fine, but... Okay, I'm going to need a Scholar. Oh, I'm gonna turn you into a Scholar, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be my Scholar. Formation, back row. And then I don't have anything you could equip, right? There's nothing I could purchase that you could use. Yeah, that's highly unfortunate. Well, maybe I'll find something. Fire staff, you can't use the staves, you can't use the arrows, you can't use the Sansetukun. Sansetukun, I didn't really read that properly. Fine. I now need to go to that dude's town. And get out of this dwarven hollow, because it's deafening. I now need to go to that dude's town. Which I would be able to do if I actually, like, opened the game. Which is... Tokkul is... there? Yeah. Cool. So I go down to Tokkul. Vogs is now functionally kind of useless. So that's fun. It can do no damage. That's highly unfortunate. Ah, and I'm wasting an Antarctic wind. I assume I'm not going to come across another alchemy. Ooh. I assume I'm not going to come across another like super Ice Week boss anytime soon, but I still don't want to use them. It seems like Thief and Scholar are a good mix, because Thief can steal a lot of the items that a Scholar would then use. But I don't wish to engage in that. Oh, I should have looked at what the thing says about Onion Knights. If you get it to level 99 and get the Onion Knight gear, it gets decent. Well, I'm not using the Onion Knight. That's not a difficult choice. In FF3 on the DS, Onion Knight's a secondary class, right? Freelancer is your start class. I should just make everyone knights. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this squad and I'm thinking, do you know what would be good? Just like 4 knights. Because look at how like much damage the knight does when he attacks. You need 200 damage and everybody else is doing sub 50. Sorry, sub 100. Voog actually has some moves. And Krampus died, so Krampus didn't get the XP from that last boss. Okay, I need someone in this town to give my Scholar a weapon when I get to it. Just flee. Just flee. I don't wish to fight. It's not enjoyable to watch my team not be able to do much. Roy. Hello. Ooh. Can't move. Ah, shucks. take that and that. Well, you've got me. I managed to gain immense strength, but it changed him. Traitor Hyde has hidden King Argus's blade, the royal sword, somewhere. Found a way out opening in your left, but you might... Oh, fuck. I have to use Mini again. Great! Does that heal me? Okay, so that'll just heal me outright. That's nice. What's up with you? You're Argus. Curse your soldiers. Are you alright? You're gonna die. Great. As long as I don't have to actually deal with anyone, I should be fine. I could have just used an all cast with Mini. I didn't actually have to, Great. Hello, demon. I didn't have to, use Toad one by one. I could have just used an all cast. Bomb fragment? Arrow? Blizzaga? Look, my defense might be 1 now, but my magic is still good, right? Like, it's still worth something here. Good, cool. Now I just need to be more careful about who I speak to. Items, eye potion. Don't have any items. There's a free heal in that cell. I should not have used that. It's a free heal, just a free heal available to me in that cell. I have no need to use the item, and yet I did. Can I now demini everyone? Delightful. Absolutely delightful. What's this? I don't understand what that is. Pharaoh, you can study, I guess. Arrow on everyone. Fire on 1, I guess, by accident. Oh, good, and Crumbus is now no longer confused. Thank God for that. Is an all-target arrow any good? It's fine. Single-target fire should be pretty solid. It's not what I want, though. Right. HP, vulnerable to holy, damage received from poison. Oh, that's my team member. Study that. Magic. Arrow all. Magic. Fire all. And that'll basically be my setup now. Vulnerable to holy. No good, I don't have holy. Can someone attack Crumbus, please? Nope, fine, all good. Antidote on you. Holy arrow! Man, it would be really good if I had a bow now. And if I could figure out... Oh, there's a gap there. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have an arrow. And, like, because if I can make a ranger, I don't need Vogs to be a scholar until I get to the boss fight, right? So I can change Vogs into something else and just kind of cruise through until I need one. Rude. If I can get a bow, that'd be very handy. What if I turned you into a ranger? Would you have a... You'd have Holy Arrow, but you wouldn't be able to use it. What if I change you into a knight? No weapons. I have no weapons for a knight. I do have weapons for a red mage. So you'll stick to that, yes? Bomb. Leave. Do I need to be mini for this? No. Delightful. Ugh. Ugh. Flee. 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 Thanks for that. That was nice of you. Not exactly what I was after, if I'm honest, but hey-ho. I make do. I continue onwards in my journey of pain and sorrow and Final Fantasy III. Really hoping for a bow. Bow? Bow? Now I'm getting big gill amounts. 3 grand? Bow? Bow? Look, I'm looking for a bow. Don't start fighting me. I'm looking for a bow. Oh, hang on. I should put you in the front row, and now you can start doing basic attacks. I should put the Black Mage in the front row too. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. 30 gil, 100 gil. Weird series of chests. Don't fully understand the purpose of them. Tack, 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 tack. Excuse me. Delightful. Just wonderful. Right, bow. A royal sword. That seems pretty good. Optimal. Yeah. Yeah, now I have the royal sword. I could go back and give it to the king, but what if I use it myself to defend the realm? And by that, I mean take the king's throne. They can't stop me. They could try. They probably could stop me. But they can't... No, they could stop me. It wouldn't take much. I'm not that strong. I feel a lot less powerful than I did in Final Fantasy 1 and 2, which I see as a good thing. Like, in those games, I felt just ridiculously strong from the get-go. And maybe that's because I've been trying to do more with this game's job system. Maybe if I just made everybody a warrior and a knight, I would not have to worry. But I have been trying to engage more with the job system and try out different jobs. And it's resulted in me not feeling ridiculously overpowered. Whereas in FF1 and 2, I mean, I'm still getting through most fights, just like basic auto-battling, but I'm actually having to heal afterwards, which is slightly different. It's not much, bear in mind, but I am having to heal, and that's something. Right, and that seems important, so I'm going to go touch this chest. If I go here and I can't do anything, and it turns out I have to go all the way back to the king to give him the royal sword to then continue onwards, I'm going to be annoyed. Well... No, the writing's kind of on the wall. They did talk about the royal sword. It's probably meant to encourage you to go back, but why would I go back when I could go forward? Why would I turn around when straight ahead is a way to go? Hello, Lewis. Elixirs? Be spicy and lend me a hand, Elixir. Right, quick save. No, you look like a boss. Hello. I'm just going to try and fight you. It's Hein the Mage! The fountain of corruption, dark power is truly spectacular. You couldn't believe it. I control forests, armies. Whoever opposes me will be annihilated. Wonderful. Great. Love it. Love the energy. You're a cool skeleton dude! I wish I was a cool skeleton dude. You don't have any magic. Attack. Blizzaga? Are you going to be resistant to physical damage? Okay, well, Blizzaga does something. You're feeling thunder. Yeah, are you just going to be resistant to physical damage? Great. My physical users are now significantly less useful. Blizzaga? And Vogs doesn't have any MP because I changed their class mid-dungeon? Slightly unfortunate. Do you take up a turn to change your affinity? Because that would be nice if you could waste a turn changing affinities rather than just doing it immediately. Try the Deadly Magic Curse. I don't know if it'll do anything, but give it a shot. Attack, Magic, Cure All, Magic, Blizzara. You seem weak to Blizzard right now, which is very nice. I might keep Voog alive. Voog is my main damage dealer right now. Okay, Barrier Shift. You're still not weak to physical attacks. That's not my favourite thing in the world to hear. Fire? Yeah, because now you're using Blizzard, you're probably weak to fire. And my physical attackers are even weaker. Yeah, just building a bunch of physical attackers would have been a bad idea. Maybe. You absorb fire, you dick. That's not okay. You can't just absorb fire. Thundara? Unless, are you not weak to magic at all now? Is that what the shift was? Is that you now only take damage from physical attacks? Oh, that would be bad. That would make this all a very bad idea. No, okay, you still take damage from... Good, good. Good, 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 good. Right. Fully restore Voog. Use Zeus's Wrath. Use Cure on All. And I used Robax and... Fuck. Are you going to heal that? Yeah. Well, there are worse ways to find that out, at least. Now you're probably weak to fire. So now I'll try casting fire magic on you. Foira. You prick. Okay, you're weak to Blizzard. Now, the Scholar would be useful here to determine what he's actually weak to. However, just kind of repeatedly hitting myself against a wall is probably just as good, if not better. Man, if Blizzaga, if you're not weak to Blizzard right now, Blizzaga would heal you for a ton. I'll do it anyway. Live life on the edge, you know. Live dangerously. Oh, that's pretty good. Don't barrier shift, because I know what you're weak to right now, and it would be really nice if I could do it again. Good. Good. Cure. And Blizzaga, please. Thank you very much for that. That's lovely. That'll make up for all of the healing I've done to you. I don't need Scholar. The game makes a big fuss about me. Oh, you're going to need to know what he's going to barrier shift into. Barrier shift's a very important skill. If he uses barrier shift, you're not going to know what he's weak to. He's weak to the same thing everybody's weak to, which is being like punched in the face a bunch and then turn into a giant icicle. Icicles are weak to being turned into a giant icicle. Being a giant icicle is not a strong structure. I've seen those carving videos where they're like at news shows and they're recording people carving the ice sculptures, and then the news reporter leans on the ice sculpture and the ice sculpture falls over, and then you see not just the ice sculpture shatter, but like the psyche of the sculptor just shatter in his mind as his life's work has been foiled by that. Right, before you head back to the woods, you'll return to humans locked within your walls to where the roots belong. Nice! Hello, I have the Royal Sword, by the way. Yeah, I kind of co-opted the Royal Sword for my own means. I thought it'd be useful. Thought it would come in handy, you know? Oh, that was a big tree. That wasn't a big, like, tornado whirlwind. That was a big tree. Wonderful. We have arrived, saplings. Bloody Ocarina of Time shit. Final Fantasy III is the Ocarina of Time of Final Fantasy, because it's not the best one. Back where you belong. Save the woods. How heroic. Darkness threatens to envelop our world. You've been chosen by the light to ensure balance is not upset. Take it. Take this. The Fang of Wind. A spicy fart if I've ever seen one. Hyene's atrocities wrought havoc within my roots and trunk. I fear I must refuse visitors to these woods for at least a millennium. Blimey. What if I just walk back in? Whoa. He makes me spin. Ugh, my boat's all the way over there. Anyway, time to save and call it a good day. Look at that. I made progress. I beat bosses. I actually had to make some strategies. So far, I said this about Final Fantasy 2, I think. Final Fantasy 3 is better than Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Again, that is a small barrier to overcome, but it is a barrier. And I do think that 3 has had more interesting stuff going on. I feel like I have had to engage with more of the systems. You know, I would have been severely punished if I hadn't used magic, which is a mixed bag, right? Because if you were the kind of person who played through 1 and 2 and just used full physical, like 2 I think I just used pure physical, right? Magic kind of ended up not being useful. Despite liking the idea, magic ended up not being useful for the most part. So if you bounced off of 2, or if you came out of 2 being like, wow, pure physical's fun, you can't do that here. You seemingly do need to make use of magic. But I've been given a lot of magic items, I guess, which is nice. I had a lot of Antarctic winds before that boss, thankfully. Yeah. I don't know if I'd recommend playing 3, but unlike 1, which I would outright say you just shouldn't play outside of the like morbid curiosity of where did Final Fantasy start, I don't think 1 is worth playing. 2 is neat, but again, I'm not sure if I'd say it's worth playing. Like putting the time in to finish it at least. 3, I'm kind of on the fence. There's more story here. I like what it might be doing. Depends on if I go to a different continent. I like the gameplay a bit more. Yeah, that's Final Fantasy 3. I've been me, you've been you. Enjoy your day, evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it is where you are. I really need to go for a piss. So I'm going to e-buy and leave. E-buy. E-buy.